So I'm gonna explain the HR Google Sheet that I've made for this company myself. So the company used to use manual documents, like write down on the paper, pen and paper, how when somebody is logging in and signing out and everything. So the clock in, clock out, lunch in, lunch out, everything was done manually. So I tried automated it. Not tried, I kind of automated it right now, and that's how the company runs. And even I'm the only employee right now, so it's pretty much my own documents. But if it was some other employee, I will show how it can be done without corrupting the files or anything. So here we go. First, the setup file. This is Kingsmen Auto and payroll tracker. Oh yeah, also the payroll for the employee for any small business from 2 to 7 employees can be noted here, and it's a very linear and easy functionality on the front end for the operators, but the backend is this. So yeah, that's the details of the company, and I will change this to 10. This one as well. So right now we're operating from 10 to 5 on the weekdays. There you go. 10 to 5 on the weekdays, 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. and 11 to 3. Okay, all right. So this is the how-to of this workbook. So attendance log is raw, daily record, daily summary, calculates, and stuff. Okay, I'll go through that right now. So employees, he's the managing director, and this is me. So here's the thing. I gave myself an employee ID. Well, technically, but for any other employees coming in, and if I'm the HR manager of this company, here's how I will do it. So the first day the employee starts working here will be the employee ID, and we can customize it however we like. For example, the managing director started on 2023, 1st of November, so 2023 111. I started 2026 9th March. Here you go. So hourly rate, this I don't know his hourly rate. So PIN is the part here, and that's the starting date, as you can see. Probation period, and mine this. Okay, all right. So that's the employees. You get the gist of it. If some employees are quitting, it's inactive. Okay. So now the punch log. This is what makes this authentic. This one tab makes the whole thing authentic and professional, but I will get back here later. First, attendance log. So here is all the recorded attendance for myself, of course, because I'm the only one working right now. There's all the attendance, and so you can see this was all manual backfill, historical backfill before live clock system. So what is live clock system? Since here there's auto time clock, and nothing written in here, right? Manual backfill. Okay, so that one day I forgot to do the clock in, so I had to manually backfill myself. But other employees, they will need to request it, and the HR has to approve it and do it themselves. So that's how it will work. So historical backfills. Okay, so paid, you see, these are paid, these are not. Okay, all right. So what does it mean? It still looks a bit confusing, of course. And daily summary is just a summary of the attendance log, and in easier language, of course. It looks more fancy. Anyway, it's manual, and then auto time clock. These are paid, these are unpaid. Shift status closed. Okay, all right, we'll get there. This is a new starting of the salary. So these are all of the salary period. So this is one salary period, the whole amount. As you can see, the sum is $1,138.32. This is the second biweekly payment, third biweekly payment, fourth biweekly payment, and this is the new 1/5 one. So payroll register, this has the payroll registered in it. So every time I'm getting a pay stub, well, every time an employee getting a pay stub, the HR will upload it in here. Upload means I'm still working on how can I just upload a picture of the pay stub and it automatically fills the data. I'll probably figure it out later. But for now, it's like I have to manually print all the details here. Like I have to manually write down all the details, but not all, honestly. So as you can see, pay period starts, ends. Okay, total shift is already formulated, so it's calculated automatically from here to here on, let's see, from attendance log, right? So it just pulls up data from here. No, it pulls up data from here. Payable hours, same from attendance log. Gross due attendance log. Payday. Okay, that's like the date people are getting paid, so manually filled. Gross pay stub is something you have to manually fill. That's 11,138, like we have noticed before. So this manually fill this will be all in the pay stub, the deductions and everything. It's all going to be filled up manually. So what I can do. So these are all manually added ones. So I'll just make them like this. Net pay is the sum, so it's a formula. Variance is like just the difference, like what it should be and what it really is. And status is out. You see, everything pay stub matches, right? So if it is perfectly matched with the pay stub and how it should be, like according to the company policy and deduction, it will say match. Otherwise, it will say review the pay stub. If the employees paid more or less than what they should have been, it will be there. Okay. So here's the correction log. You see, forgot to punch, applied, yes or no, approved by whom, missing action, employee IDs, right? So here's the thing. So when an employee is logging in late or early or they forgot something, they will notify the HR team, and the HR team will update it from the correction log. So it's still in the book that they forgot and whatever. So these are the bonuses and expense reimbursement. So deduction and everything, you see, paid for the gas, paid or not. Like this is a pretty manual page, but I'll show you the main thing here is there you go, the app script. The app script is where the magic happened for this whole thing. So look at this. Everything is here. Everything, all the automations, all the codes, everything is written in here. So how does it work? Now, I have created a mini app, like a very, very, very mini app for this, and with the app script. And what it does, look, here's the magic. So this is the professional part. Here, you just open this app, like look here. You click on this. This is a time clock system app, and here you have to put your employee ID and your PIN, like we have mentioned before, and then clock in. Easy, and it will be noted. I'll show you how it works. So if I just give a random employee ID, whatever, or maybe even 20260397 digit 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and give a random PIN 1 2 3 4 and try to clock in. Look, employee ID not found. Right now, if I give, that's my employee ID, and give a wrong PIN, invalid PIN, right? So we need the right employee number and their PIN. That's it. And then I press clock in. But today I already clocked out, right? So it, like, look, today already has a closed shift because I already clocked out. Now it's my overtime. I'm doing this. I'm actually waiting for a client to come in, but I'm already done with my shift. But let's say I put my managing director's employee, and he's pretty flexible. That's why I'm being able to do all these experiments. So 23111, and his, what was it? State of birth? Let me check again. 1989, right? So I'll take you here. Daily summary. So the daily summary is a read-only file. You cannot do anything in here. This is all automation. Okay. So attendance log is where it gets noted. Look, the last one is 2026-54. Not sure how much. And same in here, right? Okay. Now let's see. 1989. Login. Clock-in recorded for Wakas Ali at 5:44. Right. Now let's check. Oops, it's already there. It's just added on. It was last in here, and now look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's recorded just right now. Look, it's here, right? Punch log. Look at this. Unique event ID, right? Unique event ID every time. Nothing you can do. You cannot just take the app home or something, because this app is, you can only log into this app using the company email address. You get my point? Only in company email address, and it's location locked. I'll show you. Actually, I don't know if I, yeah, there you go. So where is it? It's all the things. Okay, I didn't write all this myself, of course. I used ChatGPT for this employee ID stuff. But I definitely learned some of the stuff that needs. Yeah, Kingsmen Office laptop. You see, you cannot do anything otherwise. Like, you cannot just clock in from your home and say, oh, I clocked in, right? You need to be in this computer, logged into this employee email address. But then again, you don't need to go that far, because once you click it, it's not going to be showing anything other than this, like no login, nothing. It's just going to be coming to this on this PC. Any other PC, any other places you go, any other, even if you have the employee email address, you cannot do it outside this computer. So you have to physically be present in here to clock in, right? That's professionalism. Now, we got a unique ID, we got a clocking in here. Attendance log, we got this attendance log. Where it is too bright on me. Okay, we got this attendance log. Now let's say we do more. Okay, 1989. So let's say he went out for lunch, right? And that's the unpaid lunch break of 30 minutes as per every company policies. So it's recorded. Look, it's recorded, right? And let's say, and it's also recorded in here. So let's say we're going to be taking 1 minute of lunch break. Let's see how it goes. So 5:44, 5:44, and then 3 minutes of 5:47, right? So we're waiting on the payroll register. We already went through all that, right? So yeah, 5:48 now. Let's see. So we are back from the lunch. Let's see how it goes. Lunch recorded for Wakas Ali 5:48, 11, 5:48. Well, 1 second. Yeah, okay. 5:48, 12. So we're gonna be waiting 2 more minutes. Okay, and I'll show you that it actually counts the time you're gonna be paid for skipping the lunch time. You see 9:30. So I took a 30 minutes break. So 9:30 to 5. So 9:30 to 5 is like 7.5 hours, and then 30 minutes break. Look, 7 hours. That's what I'm getting paid for. 7 hours. So if we do the math, 7.04 into 16.4, 115,456. You see, I'm not getting paid for the 30 minutes break I took. And if I go outside without taking any break, of course, there's going to be cameras. I'm going to get caught. It's not that easy, right? Okay, I'm getting to 30 more seconds. Shit. Okay, I know I'm making it lengthy, but this is the whole thing that I'm making right now, and it still needs a lot of improvement, and it does have a lot of room for improvements, but it is something, right? Given I don't know nothing about Google Sheets, or trust me, I didn't know nothing about Google Sheets before making this, but then again, I used ChatGPT for that, and I will show you. Was it bookkeeping? Wait, just so I branched out everything in here. So everything, I have a ChatGPT conversation list for everything in one file. So this is like a project, and for myself in this company, and everything is, look, HR manager, right? So this guy, this HR manager, okay, this individual, not guy, is the one helping me out with everything. Look, it took me, yeah, exactly these many prompts to actually go from here all the way. Too many fixes, too many automation, and too many mistakes, too many learnings, all lead to, how many out there? Yep, I did that. Kind of proud of myself. Look, all the app script, I fixed the app script like multiple times. It was not working properly, right? See, here, see, I had to fix and troubleshoot everything again and again and again and again to get where we are right now. So yeah, a lot of canvas, a lot of everything, practical elements, like everything's done here. So now let's go back to this. Okay, so let's go back to okay, punch log, right? Look, punch log, 3 punch log. Log in, lunch out, lunch in. Lunch out means going out on a lunch, going back, coming back in from the lunch, right? Lunch in. Okay, now truth. Time for the final truth. Clock out. He's up. You cannot have him. Clock out recorded 5:52, and I will close this now. No. Well, that was just nothing. So shift hours 0.14. You see, it's all formulated. From the formula. Shift hours, break hour, payable hour. You see, payable hour, hourly rate. No, we don't know his hourly rate. So let's put an hourly rate for him. Let's say $20. We can. Oh yeah, it's also converting itself into a Canadian dollar. That's a minor thing, but well, that's cool. So he's getting $2.40. Well, he took a break, so we are not counting that. Oh, we are counting that. So here we go. I'll do with this. Yeah, no, that's gonna be fraud. You see, it's already deleted. If I delete it here, that's another thing. It already gets removed from the read only daily summary one. And the punch log, I have to manually do that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Log in, lunch out, lunch in, clock out. All different unique codes, right? You cannot do anything about it. Wave app, you see, it has to say wave app source. So the source, wave app, it's automated. Cannot do nothing. Nope. There you go. And yeah, it's back to normal again, as if nothing happened. So this is it so far. As I improve over the time, I'll definitely try to improve, of course, and I'll update as soon as I can. And of course, maybe I'll make more videos about this. But for now, this should do. Likely paystub. This is just the basics. That's just the setup. So if we have a proper HR manager for our company, then we can show them this file and they will understand what to do with it. So I made it without. That's the thing. I'm an amateur who made this without any sort of HR or Google Sheets or any kind of experience. I don't have nothing. I learned everything on ChatGPT and I put my input in here. If I had the Google business features, the Google Workspace that most small businesses to medium businesses have, it would be much easier because Gemini AI could help me with the sheets, right? But I don't have it, so well, I had to manually go back and forth to ChatGPT, but that's fine. But that'll be much easier, much more fluent to do that. But that's fine. We are okay with that for now. So here's the HR for the company that I've made, and I'm really proud of myself, honestly, for making it. Like I never realized I could do all this by myself in less than a month. I did it in okay. Let's see where it started, right? Yep. Here, auto time clock system. Look, I did it. I started on March 9th, and I finished with everything, corrected all the bugs and the fixes I needed to do, and I started my automatic time clock system from March 31st. So not even a month. And I did all by myself, no help, no nothing, involving no other people in this, just me, ChatGPT, YouTube. That's it. So easy for me. But well, getting back at there, look at this. How many things you needed to do? I learned a little bit of HTML, a little bit of JavaScript as needed for it to be built properly. But well, we did it, right? So well, anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I'll definitely come back and update about it if there is something I did that looks cool or is something I'm really proud of to share and something that is good for my resume to show that I can actually handle pressure. I can actually deliver something with my skill set and my determination without being too much experienced at it. So I don't think I need 5 years of experience to be an HR. I can be a junior HR or something immediately, right? I know how it works, and that is it. That's the common sense and your vision that, okay, this is exactly what I want. This is where the world is going right now. So, well, thank you so much for watching and spending your time with all this. Hopefully, I deliver some kind of value to you. See you next time. Bye.